Hiya people, Nemelis here. Long time, very long time, no see. Mainly because I didn't know what to do, especially with 1.8 coming up. I wanted to continue with my world. I will continue with my world. But I wanted to be sure that I have everything in. I saw monster spawners, monster factories, let's call it that way, that I want to build. I see how to repopulate my village near my tower, and I figured out that for many of those things I needed to be able to control redstone, both from downstairs as from upstairs, so I needed a bi-directional repeater. Well, that's what I want to start with. First of all, for people who do not know what is a bi-directional repeater, it's simple. I'm playing, as you can see, in my sandbox world, so I have to figure out again how to get to my normal layout. Voila! That's what I wanted. Crafting table, I already had one. Nice to know. Okay, for people who do not know what is a repeater, how to create it. Simple. This is a repeater. But I expected that everybody knows what a repeater is. So do not be surprised, it repeats the signal. Okay, but actually this is not what I came here for. I came here for a bi-directional repeater, which means that if I would put a signal here, then I wanted it out there as well. As you can see, a normal repeater doesn't do it. It works like a diode. It only it allows the signal to continue from one end. Okay, first basic stuff would be, okay, let's do it in this way. Okay, I turn on, well, let's put some lamps around it as well. Here and fuck. That's the drawback of not using game mode 1. Let's just do it this way. Zero. This way it seems from, okay, if I put a signal over here, it will repeat over there, and that signal will repeat over there. Lo and behold, it looks like it's working, so let's turn this off. Hey, ships, it doesn't work. That's the problem with this. And why does it happen? You have the signal coming in from, well, let's assume that I put it over here. The signal comes in over here, gets repeated over here, lamp turns on, repeats also in this direction, but also in this direction, which again puts it over here, and we have an infinite loop. Okay, my second attempts I've seen, and I tried it myself before, was from, okay, I need to break this infinite loop. Let's do it in this way. Oh, that should be turned around, of course. And then this. And wait. No, it doesn't matter. If I put a torch here, no, sorry, here, lo and behold, the lamp goes on. If I put a torch here and put a lamp over here, lo and behold, the lamp goes on. So, can you spot the error? Since, hey, it looks like it's working, but actually it's close but no cigar. As you can see, this here is the input, and for that side. This here is the input for this side, and yes, this side is bidirectional, since the input acts as an output. Here, this lamp goes on, which is connected to this side. If I turn that input off, but here this lamp is not connected to this input, so it's not a real bidirectional thingy repeater. So, nah, nice, but not what we want. Okay, next thing, before I continue, let's give you a history lesson. Before, shoot, where do I have multiple signal stones? Before the Mojang made these available, people already invented repeaters by doing it in this way. Basically, these are two inverters connected to each other, and when I put a signal over here, the signal gets inverted here, the inverted signal gets transmitted over here, which again is inverted, and lo and behold, we have an output. Well, this we can basically use to create a bidirectional repeater. It's not invented by me. If you look on the web, you will see nice explanations of it, but for completeness I will create it here again. Actually, it combines old style and new style repeaters. No, I'm not doing it right. I don't have a pick. This should be the other. As you can see, I'm creating 2 times the same the same construction over here. If I put a light over there, I should be able to see what I did wrong. Since I did something wrong. Oh yeah, sorry, that was it. As you can see, light is now turned off on both sides. Let me put a signal over here. Light is turned on both sides. Let me put a signal over here. Light is turned on both sides. Okay, how does this work? It's actually something very simple. What this does is, if I put a light over here, gets inverted over here, gets inverted over here, and continues to this lamp. The light also continues over here, and one would expect it gets inverted over here, gets inverted over here, and we have an infinite loop. But now the fun starts. This part takes longer than the signal transmission from this torch through this new repeater. I call it the new repeater since basically this is the old repeater. So this repeater is turned on, strongly blocking this block. So any signal sent from this repeater to this block is blocked. So the signal cannot continue from here. And lo and behold, we have a working bi-directional repeater. Good. Now we can of course do many fun things with it, since with this construction you can also make a blocking repeater. It's an intermezzo. Oh, I don't need the signal transmission. It's an intermezzo for what I want to show later on, since, as you heard already, I call this a blocking repeater. Wait. Lamp. Light goes on. Turn this over here. Light goes off. So as long as input, actually this is also a memory cell structure. No, this is not a memory cell structure, sorry, I explain later on. Actually this is blocking of, if input B here is not enabled, the output is the output of input A. But if input B is enabled, the output is 0. And there we have the difference between the locking repeater and the blocking repeater. Okay, for people wondering now what is a locking repeater, I need to explain this anyway. This is a locking repeater. Input A is enabled, the light goes on. It does not go off while input B is enabled. I turn input A off. Hey, the light still is on. Input B is off and now switched on, and now I turn on input A. Hey, the light stays off. This is a memory cell, since I do a set of I put a signal on the input, I do a set, I turn the signal off, and the output remembers what the input was. Again, I put a signal, in this case a 0, on the input, I do a set, and the output remembers. Even if I turn on a 1 on this input, that the output should stay 0. Okay. Actually, both of these constructions, both the blocking repeater and the locking repeater, can also be used for directional repeating. No, actually, this one is less usable, since yeah, you can use it if if you can make it so that this is the 16th value in a chain. Let's see if I can make it that way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no, 14, 15, 16. I think this should work. In this case, the signal still goes through, but if I create a shortcut, where should it be? Ah, no, not that. Sorry. I don't have enough redstone anymore. Tear it down here. If I create this shortcut, the signal is still not strong enough. Ah, here it blocks. Okay, so this, yeah, it's nice but not a real functioning directional repeater. Actually, the other side also has to do with the signal strength, so, but this is a bit more clear, of nice in use, let's say it in that way. This takes more space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe this already works in this way. Thought it worked, as long as there was a clear difference in signal strength between, let's do it in this way. Always nice if you did not prepare every demo correctly. If I put it over here, no, there it was. One more. Yeah, it's still the 16. I thought it was actually in the past I've seen it react that if the signal coming from here reached that point earlier than this point, then the light still goes off. But seemingly I'm not correct anymore, so it is the same as with the old blocking repeater trick. Anyway, this is not what I wanted to demonstrate. No, what I wanted to demonstrate is something I'm pretty sure is an invention of myself, since I've not seen it on the internet yet. It has everything to do with this and everything to do with what I want with the old style bidirectional repeater. I will call it the new style bidirectional repeater. Let's assume that we wanted to repeat a signal in this way. We know this does not work. So why would I want to continue with this as a base? Well, simple. We do it like this. Put a repeater over here. We do it like this. Put over repeater over here. We have two locking repeaters. Well, now the fun starts. This does not work. And that I knew. And the reason is the signal is too strong. This trick only works, this new style bidirectional repeater only works when the signal strength at this point is 15. So currently it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Same for here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, put a lamp over here, since that lamp now is also at 15. And a lamp over here. That lamp is also at 15. Okay. Put an input on. As you can see, this lamp is burning. Okay, proof that it is bidirectional is in the pudding. So let's put the input here, and lo and behold, we have made an error. That is not 15, it's 14. Ah, I still have more redstone. Nice. Yep. Now you can see it's burning over there. And again, to prove that I did not lie, that this is indeed a bidirectional repeater, put it over here, and that lamp is burning. Okay, how does it work? Simple. We come from, now first the easy part. We come from the input, and this repeater is repeating, so we go to the output. But why isn't it an infinite loop? Now we go to this one. This repeater is not repeating, since this repeater is locking that repeater. The signal strength here is too strong for this repeater to be repeating. where in this case the signal strength stops here, so it's not blocked here. This is a nice, very nice repeater, since you can create nice two-level repeaters where one of these is on the main floor and the other one is just above it. And well, let's build it. I've done but of course the problem is that you then have to do it like this. Wrong. Oh, wait. Not here. Do I have a big? No. Of course not. Yeah, put it over there. You need blocks here anyway. Ah. Yeah, it's a little tricky to build. And I'm doing it wrong, I already see. Since this should be the one going that way, and that should be one going this way. Yep, I'm correct. This should be there, actually. And you would have then a signal going in. Here you have a signal going out. It can be actually, you can place it in this way, that by placing this over here and these over there, that is actually just too wide. But in this way you can create a stack which still functions in the same way as this one. That's what I wanted to show. I don't know how far I am. Did not count. Let me check. And I did something wrong. Where am I going wrong? Oh, I did not count. This should work. Let's put the signal over here. That should keep the signal on, I think. Oh, I managed to create an infinite loop, probably by turning the signal here. Yep. I did something wrong here. Here you see the effect of that the signal gets here first via and strong, and then only then over there. So let's put another dot. Oh. And hope that this it's verticalization in this case always needs some practice. Yep, that was it. I hope. No, that's not strong enough. One more. And then we see that I did something wrong over here. Okay. It has to, I see it by putting the input over here. I made a mistake. No, not these. This. And then this. That's repeated. Okay. This could be nicer. Anyway, what I wanted to show was this. This is a nice new style bidirectional repeater. If you think from, hey, lousy, can only work with this by at strengths 15 or lower, of a higher. Nope. By putting a comparator over here and adjusting it, you can build it at any strength. This is what I wanted to show. I hope you can use it. Bye.